Taurus. This is your May 2016 love and partnership as well as general forecast. We're starting with love and partnerships. First card that comes up says soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. This card for you, Taurus, says that you guys are going to have contact with that person called your soulmate this month. If you're already involved with them, this means this person will be center and forefront of your life, and you will be dealing with them on some soulmate contract issues that you have together. Can be good. Doesn't necessarily need to be bad or challenging. It can definitely be good. And for those of you looking for someone, somebody who is a soulmate is about to come into your life. And most of you already know what soulmate contracts are about. If you don't, drop me an email and I will give you the details. Okay. The second card that comes up says the ultimate sadness is to go through life without loving, but it would be almost equally sad to leave this world without ever telling those that you love them, that you do love them. So I think, Taurus, what this is saying to you is that there's probably a necessity to engage this month. I think that's why the soulmate card is coming up as well. You're keeping people at a slight arm's length, and the universe is going to insist this month that you actually engage a lot closer than that. The final card that comes up in your love and partnership reading is that of the Green Man or Synergy. And this says things are going to flow this month in a very specific direction. And if you go with the flow, you will find that you'll move through all of this a lot easier. So definitely the universe is going to be planting situations and people directly in your path this month that you are going to need to deal with. They will kind of fall into your lap. You go with it, do what's been asked of you, it will flow very easily. If you don't, then obviously you're going to meet up with resistance and challenges. Now your general forecast for the month, I've done a nice, good, fun reading. And this is a what do you really desire reading. So this is the question asked of you in May. What is it that you are really, really after? And I've done this reading because so many people are asking that at the moment. How do they get what they really want? The first step is to know what it is that you really want. And this card says, Taurus, you want the flexibility in life. In other words, you don't want life to be static. You want it to change regularly. You want to be able to adapt to that change fairly easily. But you specifically don't want life to be totally predictable. But you do want to be able to adapt to those changes easily. You want the courage and the clarity to be able to adapt to change. Now the second card that comes up says, right, how would this help you? If you had this constant flow of change and you were easily adaptable to it, how would this help you? This card says, you would then be able to remain focused. You'll be able to clearly communicate what you desire and have the clarity and vision to lead others towards a common goal. So that is generally the adaptability to change. If you can adapt easily to change, then you will be able to maintain your focus. You will be able to clearly communicate to others what you want to be able to lead them towards that ultimate goal. The card now that says, how will this hinder you? I should say the final in the challenges type of cards here. This says then you are forgetting about Lady Luck. Now Lady Luck is the one who throws you curveballs. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not so great. But it is actually in the unpredictability of life that you learn to stretch your wings. That is the only time we learn to stretch our wings. If life changed all the time and we were perfectly capable of adapting to this change at every given moment, you'll never stretch your wings. You'll never grow. So, along with the wish that life changes all the time, you're going to have to understand and learn and adapt to the fact that you're not always prepared for this change. It's in adapting to the change that you grow and that you actually find your happiness. Happiness is found in growth. The next card says, right, so now how can you get this? How can you get this adaptability, this constant flow of change of life, and be happy to adapt to change in life? Now, this is when life throws you your first curveball. It says you need people in your life. And very specifically, this card says you need a partner in life. Now, this partner can be a romantic partner. Definitely, this card does suggest that. Or it can just be a sidekick. That's someone with you to bolster you, to bounce your ideas off, to help you, to sometimes challenge you. That's also good. So, your happiness and your well-being at this point is very dependent on a partner. So this will breathe new life and passion into existing partnerships if you embrace this, and it'll bring that into your life if you find a partner in life. So this is the first curveball that you are being thrown. The outcome says, however, that should you do all this, that you will then find that second chances are available to you. Opportunities you thought were dead are now revived. And whatever you perceived as failure or loss gives rise to something even better and stronger. So it's an incredibly nice outcome. Now your soul path follows on very well with this reading, because this says you cannot fly solo now. It says you need the group effort and you need to blend in if you want to make your mark on the world. You need the support and the movement that is found in the group. So this is suggesting that other person that you have, or even an entire other group, will give you the momentum, the energy, and the backup and support that you need to do what you need to do. So there's no flying solo for Taurus at the moment. Now the final card that comes up is going to have, I think, approximately 99% of the Taurians running out of the room screaming. This is the meditation card. And it says that through meditation you get clarity, and through clarity you gain the strength to do what you need to do and what has to be done. Now, Taurus, before you do run screaming out the room, meditation is not necessarily going and sitting there listening to that silence inside of you. For a lot of you, go outdoors and take a long walk by yourself. Connect with nature for a while. That a lot of Taurians can relate to. Or just choose a quiet place in a park somewhere and just watch the birds or feed the squirrels or something like that. That is also meditation. For you guys, that will be meditation. But you need that in your lives at the moment to make positive forward movement. It's definitely necessary. Right, Taurus, that's your May 2016 reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and listening.
All the pain is gone, but I remain the same. Taking out my issues never healed the flame. And all my love is gone.